We are discussing a very important issue today: 9 warning signs of cancer you should not ignore. We are all impacted by this topic, either directly or indirectly, so it is important to understand it. Cancer is an unrelenting foe that can surprise us with its attacks. The first line of defense, whether it's for you, a family member, or a friend, is understanding the warning signs. Cancer doesn't care who you are, and early detection can save lives. We'll look at 9 important warning indicators that may point to the existence of cancer in today's video. Frequently, people ignore these symptoms or write them off as something less serious. Through comprehension and identification of these signs, you may be able to save a life, perhaps even your own. What exactly are these red flags, and how can you tell them apart from more frequent, less serious illnesses? Stay with us, and we'll give you insightful information. We'll go over each warning sign in depth in this video, along with facts, figures, and helpful suggestions on what to do if you experience any of these symptoms. By the time it's over, you'll know enough to make wise choices regarding your health and the health of others you love. Now let's get started. Number 1. Unexplained weight loss. Unexpected weight loss is a serious and frequently worrisome symptom that can point to a malignancy or other underlying health problem. This phenomenon describes a discernible drop in body weight that occurs without deliberate dietary or exercise modifications. If a person loses more than 5% of their body weight without a discernible cause in 6 to 12 months, it is usually regarded as serious. Weight loss associated with cancer is caused by the higher metabolic needs of cancerous cells. Cancer cells frequently proliferate and divide quickly, using up a significant portion of the body's energy reserves in the process. Body weight may drop as a result of this increased metabolic activity, since the body finds it difficult to meet the needs for energy. Unexplained weight loss is more frequently linked to specific types of cancer. For example, tumors such as stomach, lung, esophageal, and pancreatic cancers are well known for significantly reducing the weight of those who have them. This weight loss frequently happens even prior to the appearance of other cancer signs. While unexplained weight loss may be a sign of cancer, it's important to remember that a number of non-cancerous diseases can cause a similar phenomena. Thyroid issues, diabetes, gastrointestinal issues, and persistent infections are a few examples of these. Number 2. Fatigue. Fatigue. A common and frequently incapacitating symptom, fatigue may be a sign of an underlying medical condition, including cancer. It describes a profound and enduring feeling of exhaustion or low energy that surpasses the typical fatigue one may encounter following physical activity. Cancer-related fatigue tends to remain and may not improve even with adequate restorative measures, in contrast to normal tiredness, which can be eased with rest or sleep. The factors underlying fatigue associated with cancer are intricate and multidimensional. The body's reaction to the presence of cancer cells is one of the contributing factors. An overall feeling of weakness and weariness might result from the metabolic needs of quickly developing cancer cells combined with the immune system's efforts to fight the disease. Weariness has been linked to a number of cancer kinds. Leukemia is one malignancy that is particularly well known for producing intense and enduring weariness. Furthermore, because of their systemic effects, malignancies that have metastasized, that is, spread to other parts of the body, or that affect vital organs might make weariness worse. It is noteworthy that although persistent fatigue may serve as a possible marker for cancer, it can also result from a variety of non-cancerous diseases and lifestyle variables. These could include long-term medical conditions, specific drugs, stress, inadequate nutrition, and poor sleep. Seeking medical care is imperative due to the potential seriousness of fatigue as a symptom, particularly if it is continuous and significantly disrupts everyday functioning. A thorough evaluation can be carried out by a medical professional and may involve a thorough medical history, a physical examination, blood tests, and maybe imaging investigations or biopsies. Number 3. Skin appearance changes. Modifications to the skin's appearance can be important markers of underlying health problems, including cancer. This includes a range of changes, including the appearance of new moles or modifications to the features of already existing ones. These modifications could include adjustments to texture, size, color, or shape. The possibility that skin alterations are linked to skin cancer is one of the most important worries. Melanoma, basal cell carcinoma, and squamous cell carcinoma are among the skin cancers that frequently show up as obvious changes to the skin. This might include a variety of modifications, such as variations in pigmentation or inconsistencies in a mole's border or texture. It is critical to detect skin cancer as soon as possible. Treatment results can be markedly improved by quickly recognizing and treating skin abnormalities. Important actions in this process include routine self-examinations and obtaining a professional medical evaluation for any questionable skin changes. Number 4. Hoarseness or prolonged cough. One symptom that may indicate an underlying health problem, including cancer, is a chronic cough or hoarseness. This symptom is characterized by a cough that persists for a long time, frequently weeks or months, without getting better. Contrarily, hoarseness refers to a discernible alteration in the voice's pitch or tone that produces a scratchy or raspy sound. Although chronic coughing or hoarseness may indicate lung cancer, it's important to understand that these symptoms can also be linked to other cancer types. For instance, esophageal, laryngeal, or throat malignancies might cause persistent hoarseness. A chronic cough can also be brought on by lung cancer or tumors close by. It's critical to realize that chronic coughing or hoarseness is not always a sign of cancer. These symptoms might also be brought on by non-cancerous conditions like allergies, respiratory infections, or irritating substances like smoking. Seeing a doctor is essential because of the possible seriousness of these symptoms, particularly if they last for a long time. A thorough evaluation can be carried out by a medical professional, such as an ear, nose, and throat specialist, pulmonologist, or primary care physician. Number 5. Modifications to bladder or bowel habits. Changes in bowel or bladder habits describes deviations from an individual's usual routine in the regular patterns of bowel movements or urination. These alterations may be a sign of an underlying medical condition, including cancer. In particular, persistent constipation, defined as difficult or infrequent bowel movements, or persistent diarrhea, defined as frequent loose stools, are examples of observable alterations in bowel habits. Furthermore, blood in the feces can be concerning if it is visible or can be found by certain testing. These alterations may be a sign of gastrointestinal problems, such as colorectal cancer. Changes in bladder habits could include things like the need to urinate more or less frequently than normal, or they could involve changes in urine frequency. Urine color and appearance changes, such as hematuria, blood in the urine, or a foggy look, can also be important warning signs. These changes could be an indication of urinary system problems, such as bladder cancer. It is crucial to stress that altered bowel or bladder habits are not the only signs of cancer. These patterns can also be influenced by other non-cancerous variables, such as nutritional modifications, infections, drugs, or changes in hormone levels. Getting medical help is crucial because of the possible severity of these changes, particularly if they last for a long time. Number 6. Difficulty swallowing. Medically referred to as dysphagia. Difficulty swallowing is a worrisome symptom that may indicate an underlying medical condition, including cancer. A significant and ongoing difficulty or discomfort when attempting to swallow food or drinks is referred to as this symptom. It's vital to realize that while trouble swallowing may be a sign of esophageal or throat cancer, it can also be a symptom of other cancers. Swallowing difficulties may also be brought on by tumors that press against the esophagus or those that are next to it. Swallowing difficulties can have a variety of causes. Food and liquids may find it difficult to move down the esophagus when a tumor narrows or obstructs it due to cancer. In addition, this discomfort may be exacerbated by inflammation or irritation brought on by the cancer. It is noteworthy that non-cancerous illnesses can also cause problems with swallowing. These could be esophageal strictures, neurological conditions, or even certain drugs. 7th, pain or discomfort in the abdomen. Any disquiet or pain in the area, typically referred to as the abdomen, between the chest and the pelvis, is referred to as abdominal pain or discomfort. This is a symptom that may indicate several forms of cancer, and early diagnosis is essential for prompt medical attention. Ovarian cancer is one of the cancer forms that is frequently linked to abdominal pain. Lower abdominal pain or discomfort that is vague and persistent, frequently accompanied by bloating, is one of the symptoms of ovarian cancer. This pain could be intermittent or persistent, and its intensity could change. Most often, the pain is felt deep within the pelvis. Another malignancy that can cause pain in the abdomen is pancreatic cancer. A deep, gnawing anguish that usually radiates to the back is how people describe the pain they experience when they have pancreatic cancer. It might be relentless and continuous, and as the cancer spreads, it might become more obvious. It is crucial to recognize that discomfort or pain in the abdomen can also be an indication of non-cancerous diseases. These can be related to dietary considerations, food intolerances, or infections. They can also involve gastrointestinal diseases, such as gallbladder difficulties, gastritis, or irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Eighth, unusual bulge or swelling. An abnormal enlargement or mass that is not usually seen in a particular place of the body is referred to as an unusual swelling or lump. This may be a serious sign of an underlying medical condition, such as cancer. Depending on the kind and stage of cancer, these swellings or lumps might differ in size, texture, and location. They may or may not be visible on the skin surface, and they may be painless or uncomfortable. Unusual lumps or swellings in the context of cancer may result from the proliferation of aberrant cells. These cells have the potential to develop into a benign, non-cancerous, or malignant, cancerous mass or tumor. Metastasis is the term for the ability of malignant tumors to spread to neighboring tissues or other areas of the body. It is noteworthy that non-cancerous disorders, including cysts, lipomas, or infections, can also cause strange swellings or lumps. Noticeable enlargements or lumps may also result from these benign growths. 9. Modifications in taste or difficulty consuming food. An underlying health problem, including the potential for cancer, may be indicated by changes in appetite or trouble eating. Normal eating patterns can be upset by cancer that affects the digestive system or other organs, which can result in decreased appetite or trouble swallowing. For example, malignancies of the stomach, pancreas, or esophagus can cause pain or discomfort during eating, which makes people eat less. Furthermore, taste perception can be impacted by specific cancer types or cancer treatments, leading to food aversions or a decrease in the enjoyment of eating. Conversely, because of altered metabolism or hormone imbalances, certain malignancies may cause an increase in hunger. Any notable and inexplicable changes in eating patterns or appetite should be investigated further by a doctor in order to rule out or treat any possible underlying conditions, such as cancer. These are 9 vital indicators of cancer that are never to be disregarded. It is imperative that you get immediate medical assistance if you experience any of these symptoms. The key to a successful cancer treatment is early detection. It is much more likely that you will detect it early and improve your chances of survival if you stay alert and recognize these symptoms. It's crucial to remember that waiting for symptoms to get worse is not advised. Do not hesitate to see a doctor right away if you have any concerns. If you think these insights are helpful, please show your support by interacting with this content, liking it, following my channel, and turning on notifications to receive updates on the newest information on nutrition and health. Your assistance encourages the sharing of important information.